Gripe of the Week. We are back for our latest edition of Gripe of the Week. And since summer is pretty much here, and so my Gripe of the Week, since we do live in Los Angeles, is why don't we have any outdoor milongas? That is my Gripe of the Week. We live in sunny LA, and yet shouldn't we have something that's frequent, that is outside?
Yeah, we used to have it.
Yeah, no, Third Street.
I know.
Third Street.
Well, it's, the cost of permits have risen. It's just, someone has to do it. And the thing is, it's work that, they're not getting paid for it, so.
Yeah, but just think of the benefits of having an outdoor milonga. You get more exposure to the public. Mm-hmm. You get obviously fresh air outside, and it's just such a different atmosphere. I mean, I love the thing that we have. I don't know if we had it last year, but that thing in the downtown, the dance, dancing outside under the stars or something. Ilona runs or helps us run that.
Yeah. Well, that came from the city, and the thing is, the people who participated in that got paid for the city. So it's like, think of it like, if I want to run something outdoors, it's my time putting everything together, doing all that work. It's a lot of heavy lifting. Sure, it's the benefit of the community, but at the same time, it's like I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting for, and if it's really easy to just kind of go, oh, you know what, I don't have the time for this anymore because I'm not getting paid for this, and it's easy for people to back out. So I totally get it. It would be nice. But,
I mean, we live in a perfect climate. It's like, it's sunny all the time, and it's warm. I think it's just perfect for an outdoor space. I'm just so shocked that we just no one's materialized or mobilized to make that happen. And I think it's probably because an outdoor milonga, if you're an organizer, you're not going to be generating a lot of profit, right? Well, I mean, you're not going to be turning a profit. And let's face it, in LA, with everything living costs up, you're going to be looking for a place to at least make a little bit of money to help you survive.
Yeah, and generally it could be one of those things where you can use it as advertising space and just kind of go, hey, by the way, I teach here, 3 blocks down.
Yeah.
But that's until someone wants to do it, it's like I said, it's a tough call.
Foot traffic. We need foot traffic.
Well, again, that's really hard too because with everything that's going on in LA, post-pandemic, smash and grab robberies and everything, it's.
I know.
Foot traffic is not a thing anymore.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So.
I personally love dancing outside. I think there's nothing else like it. Yeah, I know some people complain the floor. It's hard to dance on the floor outside. I don't care usually. I think it's just usually pretty awesome, especially the ones that are by water, some kind of a lake or ocean. Always good.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I love dancing outside, but also at the same time, I would say it is a different skill set to be able to dance on multiple surfaces. Because how I dance on concrete is very different from how I dance on a wood floor.
Yeah, of course. Less pivots, hopefully, for your follower because it's usually grinding like an axe.
Yeah, but still, at the same time, it's like to be able to adjust to just slight differences, like there's a crack on that cobblestone versus, it's just things that to keep in mind. And I think we've been so spoiled with really good floors, really large spaces that it's like that skill hasn't really been developed here. I mean, it used to be, but not anymore.
What's your gripe of the week?
My gripe of the week. Well, I've got several, but the one I got is, I know everyone's going to say, Rob, all you do is talk about stage. But my gripe of the week is people who have a misunderstanding of lifts.
Oh gosh, back to this again?
No, and this is what what I mean. The misunderstanding is this. Let's say I'm doing even in class where they say do a lift, right?
Yeah.
I have ladies who are super inactive. They have this idea I'm gonna
all right, lift me up, big boy.
I know. I'm like the Hercules, Hercules power. I'm just gonna lift it. It's I'm like a freaking robot Terminator or something.
Move me.
I know. So that's what I mean. Like, there's in stages. There's a lot of people who go into stage thinking that they could be a very passive dancer, and this idea that the guy's gonna like powerhouse them through. That's not the case. It's very. I would say in stage it's more 50-50 than it is in social dancing. Like you can't really. It's hard to get away as a passive follower, and I need that.
Gauge your lats and make yourself lighter.
But well, here's the other thing. With lifts, everyone thinks it's a guy. But really, to me, to my understanding of lifts and how it was taught to me, is that it's the lady timing her jump that creates the lift. So basically, it's the lady it's a woman's power that creates the lift, and it's the guy's ability to manage her landing. So really, it's like the guys don't lift; the guys are managing her landing. It's the ladies who jump and then push off on the guy to get that lift.
You hear that, Rochelle?
Oh wait, did you lift Rochelle?
I mean, we took stage classes, but of course I was pretty early on in my tango life, but she was heavy, like this, so small. Everyone expected me, like, oh, you have the best partner, Derek. Rochelle is like so tiny, light and tiny, and like, dude, like, why you just like?
Okay, but yeah, but that's my gripe, because and then there's also those guys who don't have this understanding that it's the woman who determines the power of the lift. That then they go in because there's this idea that, oh, it's a lift, I'm doing the heave ho, and that gets really dangerous too, because I think a lot of guys try to do lifts without like learning how to do lifts, and they're so focused on the launch that they forget about the landing. Oh. And to me that's the scary, because I'm a stickler for safety, because I've hurt myself in many other sports. So I'm a big stickler for safety. So every time I see these guys do the heave ho, it's like, oh man, your back's gonna get blown out. And then the second thing is, dude, this girl's not gonna land safely because you don't know how to cushion the landing. So that's, if you're gonna do lifts, work on the landing first. That's all I'm saying.
I think when I tried to do lifts, I was using way too much of my back, and I realized you need to use a lot more of your legs.
Yeah, you do, and it's like you both plie, like you both kind of like power down, and it's to me it's like the Mario double jump, So it's like her jump, and then as you jump, like she's timing the jump with you.
Boost.
Yeah, and then she's pushing down on you at the peak of your lift, like if you're
sense.
Your extension.
I never thought about that one. That's interesting.
Yeah, so I always explain it as like the Mario double jump. So like,
that's an interesting one.
Like she does a jump and then she's pushing down for that second jump with her upper body. Yeah. So
I won't be doing that anytime soon in the Malanga, but I like the idea.
You can always join it. You can always join me at like the Modern Music Malanga, little Duo Nuevo. I mean, and like, hey, you know what? What's great is that here's the other thing. A lot of people think that if you have a small, tiny partner, that's easy, right? But to me, I have a hard time lifting shorter people. And
because the center.
Yeah, because you have to get under her. So I have to like really plie down.
Maybe that was my problem. With Rochelle.
You should have got a taller partner. So like, technically, it's like for me, if her armpit, if my shoulder can get under her armpit, that's like, and if I have an easier time doing that, that's like my, my sweet spot. So, yeah. Anyways, lifts.
Yeah. Let us know your gripes of the week, and we'll see if we can add it to next week's edition. And but thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next gripe of the week.